What's
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. No,
Merry
just kidding.
Christmas.
It's Christmas in July.
Well,
all the stuff we're giving away, it's like Christmas, right?
You're right about that. That's for sure.
How are you? How are you? How are
What's
you?
happening?
I'm telling you what, PJ Walsh.
Oh, the comedian we just had on the air. Yeah.
He is a funny man. Yeah, I love the way he described his flashing back to high school.
Oh my gosh.
He even went into detail about the engine size and everything else and what he was listening to on the radio and the Marlboro and the mullet and the wind. I was like,
A lot of
he graduated in the yeah, absolutely.
in
I
about
said
20 seconds.
I said, you graduated mid 80s to upper 80s, right? And he goes, actually 1990. And I was like, okay. I got that one.
So PJ is coming to Gutbusters Comedy Club
Oh, we didn't.
tomorrow night and Friday night.
Yes.
And inside the Comfort Inn in Kildover Hills.
Yes.
8 o'clock on Thursday, 7:30 on Friday, if you wanted to go. In fact, if you want to go, we could probably make that happen.
Yes. Just tell us you want to go.
Yeah.
Well, we know people. We know people.
How about this? First,
I don't know. Take it.
First two people.
Let's see. Yeah, two
people to say they want to go. That's how it works.
PJ Walsh is hilarious. I mean, he's a funny, funny man. Had me and I should have ran to the little girls' room before we actually got here, but you know what happens when you get older, ladies, when you start laughing.
You start having to
yeah, exactly.
Your body reminds you.
Yes, that you have to run to the bathroom and
right.
tinkle.
Absolutely.
So yeah. And I was actually gonna run to the bathroom before we started this and tinkle,
but
I didn't.
The show.
You want me to?
Yeah,
Can I?
Go run to the bathroom.
You sure?
Since we're talking about it.
Yeah, I might as well.
I'll be talking about
please
our growing
me.
shark egg.
I must use the girls' room.
All right, 45 seconds.
All right, time me.
1001, 1002. It'll be 2 or 3 minutes. All right, so it's Shark Week. We've talked about that, and we're giving away the Shark Week prize packs. If you listen between the 9 and the 10 o'clock hour today, we'll give you a keyword where you can text it back to us for a chance to win a pretty cool shark prize pack from the folks that are helping us with the November summer. Of course, Cheerwine is going to be involved. Panama Jack's going to be involved. And of the friends from the Christmas Shop and General Store in Manio, they have contributed some really sharky gifts. They do Christmas. They've got like 25,000 square feet of Christmas space, home decor. They've got a wine section. They've got the general store. They got a Halloween section, which is kind of spooky. But a little bit of everything. But they also have some sharky gift items, some cool plush toys and fun stuff like this growing shark egg, which we're experimenting with in our studio right now. If you caught us on Monday, you saw us submerge the egg into the water, and it's supposed to hatch by the end of the week. Nothing's really happened except a few little cracks. So we'll report on that in just a few. So be ready for that. And we'll tell you again, if you just missed what we were talking about with Gutbusters Comedy Club, PJ Walsh is coming, of course. 1,324, 1,325.
Good morning, Barrett. Okay.
We'll give you a chance to win some tickets to Gutbusters. Put you on the guest list if you'd like to go.
Yes.
Be prepared for that. It's real easy to do. If you missed the first couple of minutes of this broadcast here, you missed it. But we'll tell you again how you can do it. All parents aside. I was talking about the egg and the Christmas shop and the prize packs and everything.
Right. Hang on here.
Do we want to go ahead and give everybody an update on the shark egg? The water looks a little cloudy. Is he making it cloudy?
I don't know.
Do we have to clean the egg tank?
I don't know. Hold on here. Let me see if my flashlight from my phone will help it brighter.
Maybe just a little bit. So don't drop your phone into the fish tank.
No. It looks like part of the egg is starting to come off.
Uh-huh.
This is like really cool, but it hasn't hatched yet.
Okay.
I mean, they say a watch pot never boils.
Well, we don't want to go too premature.
So I guess a shark egg never hatches. Good morning, Victoria.
Well, there's a whole thing about the shark egg.
Dun-dun.
How's it going, Victoria?
Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun.
We talked to Sharon earlier this morning on the air. She won a prize.
Yes.
She won Tough Trivia. She's going to the Rundown Cafe and RC
Movies.
Theaters. So congratulations again there, Aaron. Also, where did it go? Man, it's gone.
What are we looking for?
I'm looking for my other way to win. Cheer one.
Oh, I've got that.
You got one of those?
You
All right.
want
Well,
one
you can tell everybody about it. Then.
Okay,
That's
hold
good.
on.
That's what we're going to talk about in about 2 minutes.
Hang on.
And then it'll be today in music 10 minutes after that, and bow time for somebody this morning, and also a chance for somebody to go to Gutbusters Comedy Club. If they've never been, we've got some spots on our guest list for Thursday and Friday. If you'd like to go, be one of the first 2 people to just comment right here during our broadcast that you'd like to go. We'll put you on the guest list for you +1. So,
oh, she wants to see the pictures. Okay.
That would be a great thing to do. We keep forgetting about that.
You know what?
All
right, let me go download real quick. And then I want to tell you this. I have this packet right here.
Okay.
That I want to like vent for a moment after we do what we have to do.
Okay.
I just have to vent for just a moment.
Sounds like great.
Just because it's just yeah, I'm not even gonna go to where I wanted to go with that.
Right.
But yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about Cheer One. That's fine. Yeah,
what are we talking about?
Well, we were going to talk about. I told you Cheer One. It's Shark Week. I've already told everybody about the Shark Week prize pack. But this break we're going to do here in 30 seconds is about Cheer Wine online.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, great song by Heart that we don't have the rights to. All right.
Your station for the killer hits 102.5, the Shark with Hearts. Magic Man, it is 8:08. Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer hits all day long.
We are going to have some sunshine today. Also, very warm temperatures. High 92, but the heat index value along the coast getting up to about 107. And inland, 102. Tomorrow, same stuff. High 91 with a heat index value of 103.
77 right now in Duck, 79 in Manio, 78 in Accent at 102.5 Shark.
So we've been telling you, let's see, we've got our Shark Week giveaways that we're doing. We have our Seaside Vacation giveaway that we're doing. We've told you about how Panama Jack and Cheerwine are on board. Well, Cheerwine also has a cool little thing that you can win this summer.
It's Cheerwine online at their website.
Yes.
Kind of cool.
Uniquely Southern Summer Contest. They're giving away a trip. They're giving away all kinds of just cool Cheerwine swag. Like stuff for backyard barbecue, grill area, beach stuff, sports tickets, just all kinds of cool stuff. And a couple different ways you can qualify to win that. First of all, go to their website, cheerwine.com/contest, because that is the portal to get you to where you need to be, which includes uploading a receipt if you buy Cheerwine.
Oh, okay.
That location, cheerwine.com/contest.
Right.
If you go online, or if you have some Cheerwine, say, do a little whole selfie thing, take a picture of you and the Cheerwine doing something kind of cool, and do hashtag Cheerwine Summer on social media.
Hashtag Cheerwine Summer.
All one word.
Okay.
Or if you're at their website at cheerwine.com/contest, uploading the receipt, you can also enter a bonus code.
A special radio bonus code.
An OBX radio bonus code.
That's exactly what it is.
All
OBX radio.
one word. OBXRADIO. Go check out their prizes. I mean, they've got some really, really cool prizes.
They really do. I mean,
kind of like we do.
Yep, exactly. Check it out, cheerwine.com/contest. That'll get you there. All part of the No Bummer Summer here.
No Bummer Summer.
At 102.5.
The Shark. All right, good morning, boy. Ow, I just pulled my hair. All right, so I put my hair up in this clip today, and it just kind of annoyed me. But it's I don't know if I like it. The hair falls out too much. All right, let me do. I'm trying to upload pictures from. There's downloads. There's downloads.
All right, so these are pictures that we'll get through a couple.
Do you want
to
to share my peoples? No, we don't need to share my
I don't
peoples.
think we need to do that.
No.
Not at this point. Boy, you're going to the water park today.
Ah!
That's a perfect day to go to the water
Oh my
park.
gosh, you picked like the best day ever to go. Absolutely.
Lazy River, where are you, right?
All right. I am not responsible for these photos. These are all Bill.
You know, at this point, I remember some of them. Okay. Do you ever get up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror, and think, this can't be accurate?
Every day.
That happens, doesn't it?
Let's see. We have this one.
The Jetsons really predicted our future.
They did.
Zoom meetings.
Doing
online classes.
Yep. Yep.
FaceTime and Teledoc.
Yeah, 100%. They
Isn't
were
that crazy.
That's like creepy crazy if you think about it.
So
all right, I don't know what this one is. I don't remember. Oh,
this is a big one. Mrs. Thomas is always upset about the. Karen, you might be able to figure this one out. When you order a pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, we need to order one pepperoni pizza.
What's the method to the madness? How many pepperonis do you put on a pepperoni pizza?
If you order a large.
If you order a large.
Yeah, not a small, but a large.
Okay, if you go back to that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. The joke is we ordered one pepperoni pizza.
And so they gave her
one pepperoni.
One pepperoni.
So,
I think that's kind of funny.
Aaron, if you can give us some insight, let me know.
I think it's kind of funny.
Me in line at the ramp waiting for the family of 12 to launch their pontoon boat. That's summertime for you around the Outer Banks. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
What's this one?
5 stages of a woman's life. Now, this is Mrs. Thomas approved because I read it by her. To grow up, to fill out, to slim down, to hold it in, to hell with
it. That's about right. Which is especially like the 4th thing on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I use the little girl's room.
Okay. All right. Karen says on the pepperonis on the pizza, she has no clue if there's a method to the madness, just what looks right. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Mrs. Thomas could look at some people and go, "You need glasses." She doesn't think there's enough pepperoni.
Don't you always have to double your pepperoni?
I always double the order for her because she loves pepperoni pizza. And I get it. If that's what she wants on it, you know, if you get a meat lover's pizza, you got all this stuff.
Yeah, there's too much for meat lovers.
You're paying for it.
Right.
So I'm thinking, I don't mind paying for extra pepperoni. So anyway, well, Perrin, thank you.
Where do I leave off here? Oh, of course, this is what's happening.
Shark Week.
Didn't it fly by here last year?
2 summers ago.
Okay.
It flew right by us.
Yep, it did.
It's somewhere else in the country this week.
So sad. Okay, this kind of made me laugh.
I'm not even gonna read it.
Yep. Nope. No. That's it. I think that's it.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, that was it.
Good morning, Ray and Bonnie. How are you? Oh,
and Gary's on here too now.
Is Gary here? Oh, good morning, good people. Cindy's package.
So we all know my mamacita passed away on May 31st. Well, she worked for the government. So she is a retired government employee. So I had to contact them to let them know. So I contacted the Office of Personnel Management. Okay, when did she die? I told them. After, like, by the way, it took me almost a month to get through to them. They were always too busy. Please call back at another time, is what the little recording. Right. Well, finally, I got through, like on the 23rd of July or something.
Right.
Wait, no, this is July now. 23rd of June. Yeah. Okay. It was last month. So finally, a month later, I get the package that they're going to mail to me. I open it up. Okay. I have a pink envelope for something. Okay. I have a blue envelope for something. I have some kind of paper here that's addressed to me with my last name spelled wrong, even though, you know, whatever. So I have this and I have to fill. I don't know what the heck this is about. I got to look at it better. But then I was like, okay, application for death benefits. Let's see, front and back.
Oh my God.
Front and back.
Are these instructions?
Those are instructions. This is front and back and front and back that I have to fill out.
Man.
That's just, hold on. Then there's this one, which is this, which is 4 pages, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, 3. Yeah. Anyway, and I'm thinking to myself, all I'm trying to do is to tell you to stop sending her retirement check to her checking account. Is it that difficult?
Apparently.
I mean, she does have some kind of life insurance thing that she gets through the whatever, but it says
Okay.
my dad is the beneficiary.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's a little bit of a problem because my dad passed over 7 years ago.
Uh-oh.
So who knows what hoops and whatever that. Yeah. Don't die. It sucks for your relatives.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it. Just say no.
That's
I'm
a
not. I'm not
shame.
doing this. But yeah, I'm like, okay, I have to all this just so they can stop.
And of course they can misspell your last name, but God forbid you mess up on this form.
There's that. Yeah, they actually put an E at the end of my name,
Right.
and I don't have an E at the end of my name. But at least I didn't put an S. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Hi. Oh, hi, Wendy. Not really. Just have a will and get it to go to the estate. They wouldn't. She has a will. She has a trust. She has everything. I mean, it's like everything was. My dad planned out everything perfectly, but I still have to fill out all that information. I'm like, okay, but yeah,
I just order a pepperoni pizza.
yeah. I'm thinking just, and I want more than one pepperoni pizza.
Yes.
But there was something. Oh yeah, no, they did deposit. She died on the 31st of May, and they did deposit her retirement check on June 1st. But of course, they've already taken that out.
Yeah.
When as
They've
soon
got
as I
that-
called them,
they've got
they're like,
they'll
"Oh wait,
take the
no,
money
okay
right
then.
back.
Oh, we'll take that back." And that
Yeah.
that's all it took was a phone call to let them know she died, and oh, we'll take that back. But in order
Wow.
for me to whatever, I have to fill out all that
A little
garbage.
bit more involved.
Yeah.
Crazy.
A little bit crazy. Yeah. And these clips are not holding my hair very well. Yes, I do have a lawyer. Yes. Working on all of that wonderful fun stuff. Except she's 6 hours away from me. So, but no, they told me just to fill this out and send it back. And I've looked at it a little bit, but do have to like prove that I'm an executor and all that kind
Right.
of garbage. And I need, yeah. And somebody did say that if I give it to my lawyer, but my lawyer's charging a lot of mucho dinero per hour. So
That's
I'll just suck it up, buttercup, and go through all that.
well,
Yeah,
good luck with that. And and dealing with stuff when you I don't know, experience a loss like that is even tough, I think.
It's kind of a pain. Yeah.
So you're constantly reminded of things. Things remind you of just memories and stuff like that.
Oh yes, it does.
Well, good luck with that.
And no,
I'm sure Mr. D will help you.
yeah,
He's a good guy.
sure, he will. And my brother is also just a phone call away to help out with
True,
stuff too.
true. And you
Um,
guys are kind of in it together.
Yes, we are. We're equal executors.
Okay.
But yeah, and another thing too, don't just have a will. Just telling you right now, if you can have a trust that says exactly what.
What
Yeah, put everything into a trust. That way you don't have to go through probate and taking up time and more lawyers' fees.
Nice.
And yeah, just a little heads up. Yep.
And we're not lawyers.
No, I'm not. Just giving you experience advice.
I've
Yes.
seen others that came say that. I think you're supposed to.
Oh yes.
Right.
Yes, I'm not an
It
attorney, and I'm
relieves
not
us
right.
from all.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I mean, because a year ago my uncle passed away, and then my mom
Yes.
passed. They always do it like 1 year after another. It's weird with my mom's side of the family.
Well,
It was.
not to make light of it, but deaths come in threes. You've heard that term too.
Oh yeah.
It's like somebody dies and a couple of days later it's another.
Well, no. See, ours is once a year.
Oh,
At least it's seen that way.
All right, so it's Today in Music and Bow Time. That's what's coming up next. Yeah.
Social Security has already been taken care of. She did receive that, but
Somebody's been down this
the
road.
funeral home took care of that. But yeah, and we'll see you when you get here, Perrin.
It's Movie Theme Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it is. All right, hang on here. Switching screens.
Your station for the killer hits, 102.5, The Shark, Irene Cara. And Frame, good morning to you, 8:20, 20 after 8, Bill and Cindy, the morning, killer hits all day.
I was just listening to the lyrics to that song. She goes, I'm going to live forever. I just told everybody on our Facebook page to not die.
Yeah, we're live on Facebook, and the topic this morning, or one of the topics,
Is the red tape.
is the red tape involved when you have a relative that passes away, like your mom.
And then you're the executor of the
And
will,
you're the
along with your
executor.
brother and everything else.
So
Yeah.
we were talking about all this crazy paperwork, and
Uh-huh.
Irene saying, "I'm going to live forever." So
Yeah,
it might be a good idea.
and I basically just told everybody, I said, don't die because it's a pain in the butt for your relatives, you know, the ones that are taking over. Yeah, and then she's singing, I'm gonna live forever. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Go for it.
All right, we got a very warm forecast for you today. No heat advisories or anything, but just some heat indexes. Sometime, I guess, for
Through the roof.
3 or 4 hours this afternoon could be a little extreme.
Along the coast, it's going to feel like 107, inland areas 102. Plus, we're going to see some sunshine on top of that. Clear tonight down to 75, sunny tomorrow 91, heat index value of 103.
Right now we got 75 in Plymouth, 77 at Southern Shores, 78 in Nags Head at 102.5 the Shark.
And it's time for This Day in Music. It's brought to you by Tap That OBX. Open until 9 p.m. with your favorite beers, bourbons, and tequilas. Free pool, foosball, and shuffleboard too. Come hang out and relax with friends in their new laid-back space in Kitty Hawk at Tap That OBX.
All right, it was 2017. A jury awarded Quincy Jones $9.4 million in royalties after Michael Jackson songs, which he produced, were used in 2 Cirque du Soleil shows.
Oh.
And the This Is It documentary. Jones filed suit in 2013 asking for $30 million. He got 9.4.
Oh, wow.
So it's 2006, the guitar on which Sir Paul McCartney learned his first chords sold for $680,000 at an auction in London's Abbey Road Studios.
Wow.
The Rex acoustic guitar helped McCartney persuade John Lennon to let him join his band, the Quarrymen, back in 1957. Another McCartney thing happened in 2001, where he announced his engagement to Heather Mills, the anti-line mine campaigner and former model. Couple split 5 years later, 2006. 1992, Paul Stanley of Kiss married model Pamela Bowen.
In 1980, the Rolling Stones started a 7-week run at #1 on the U.S. album chart, Emotional Rescue. It was the group's 8th U.S. #1. In 1977, Led Zeppelin cut short a U.S. tour. I remember reading about this and how devastating this must have been for him. Robert Plant's 6-year-old son, Carrick, died unexpectedly of a virus at their home in England, and he just wanted to stop everything.
Oh man.
The Song Remains the Same, that movie. It
Yeah.
explains that whole story. In 1975, the Eagles started a 5-week run at #1 in the U.S. On the album chart with One of These Nights. In 1969, Elvis Presley opened his first live engagement in nearly 8 years in Las Vegas.
Wow.
And in 1968, the Jackson 5 signed a 1-year contract with Motown Records.
What do you know? All right, music birthdays today. Roger Taylor, the drummer with Queen, not the one with Duran Duran. He's, who, by the way, is only 63. This Roger Taylor is 74 today.
Mick Jagger, happy birthday to you. Rolling Stones lead singer, you know who he is?
Yeah, absolutely.
80 years old
80 years
today.
That is today in music, which means it's bow time. Be a winner of a 2-piece chicken dinner from Bojangles right now. Text the word
Rescue, as in emotional rescue of the Rolling Stones. RESCUE. Text it to 252-441-1025 to qualify to win.
News and weather together coming up in 10 minutes, and more killer hits coming up too.
Oh, my nose itches. No, that's one thing. Yeah, no. To answer Gary, Mom did get Social Security, but the funeral home, they contacted Social Security, and then I contacted Social Security just to make sure they knew that to stop it.
Okay.
But no, my dad, when he passed away, obviously before my mom did, but he planned. I mean, he had everything so cut and dry. This is how it is. This good and everything wrapped up beautifully. It was like almost a turnkey home, if that makes any sense.
No.
Where other people I know that have passed, it's been just, they have to jump through more hoops than what we're jumping through. The whole probate thing is a pain in the butt, like I said. So yeah, when you go to your estate planning, have everything drawn out. I mean, cut and dry. No questions, no probate. If you put it in a trust, it's so much easier because the trust will dictate everything.
Well, Stay cool today. Those of you with the gardens and stuff, where you might want to go out and check things. Wait till later this evening. It's going to be a barn burner this afternoon. Stay hydrated. Your pets, take care of them today.
Yes.
Definitely do that.
There's a person, I drive past a person's house and they actually have a little like fenced in cage kennel area in the back with their dog. And I did notice that they put a tarp over top of it.
Wow.
Plus they have a little dog house but yeah.
I mean, we are into the dog
Shelter.
days, into those dog days of summer. We're right in them.
And I heard somebody saying that like this is like one of the hottest summers or whatever. Right now, the heat waves that are going through like in Arizona.
Yeah, we're not feeling them like other parts of the country are.
No,
that's for sure. But we're getting our own dose of warm weather and a couple of hot days. Then it bounces back just a little bit.
Just a hair.
Yeah. So
and at night it's not that bad. Getting down to 75. I heard like Phoenix, Arizona, though it's been like 3 weeks or something with days that are like 110, if not warmer. And I know it's a dry heat, but still, heat is heat.
Here's some food for thought.
Food.
What today is the 26th day of July. Let's go ahead 1 month. Do you guys realize that school will be back in for everybody by then?
Well, didn't you tell me that like is it Currituck that's starting the 9th?
One of them's August 9th, then one of them's August 15th, then one of them's
26th or something.
Yeah, so
25th.
So a month from now, everybody will be into school routine, which is kind of hard to think about.
All right, so Perrin, you said your son's in Vegas. Did he say how hot it was out there right now? Just curious, because I know Vegas is a dry heat too. Sorry. Perrin said, "Hush, Bill." Yeah, you shut your pie hole.
School must be a big deal for her.
That means everybody's going to go back to school. It's just that means time is just flying by.
It is flying by.
That means summer's going to be almost
over.
It
really is. It's hard and then, of course, college, that's even ahead of the elementary school.
Sometimes, yeah.
So, and it used to be a time of year here, Perrin, you can relate to this, right along the Outer Banks and the beaches, that this was the time of year that things started to slow just a little bit from the summer season.
Not really.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
The shoulder seasons are really not, they're a little slower for sure. January and February are every other month. It's still something.
And I blame it all on COVID. Because,
well, yeah, no,
that's 100 less people sitting around the kitchen table. Yeah, I had to be there for that one. Yeah.
No, okay, so there was Joe Biden. He makes these funny mistakes.
Yes.
There's no doubt. I'm not bashing him or anything like that.
And this is not political statement. This is just something that he happened to say, and it made me laugh.
Evidently recently, and it's just little things like he said.
Talking about,
we still have things to worry about in this country. He mentioned online bullying and a couple of other things, and he said that we're just coming out of the COVID thing,
the pandemic, where we lost 100 people. 100 people died because of it.
And then he said the next thing was, that means 100 less people
sitting around the kitchen table.
100 empty chairs
around the kitchen table.
I
don't think that's an awfully big kitchen table.
I don't wish that on anybody.
No, I don't.
And and it's tough because we have family members going through things where, they're just not quite as
quick-witted, right?
And I think he has a lot to deal with.
I think it's also, doesn't he have dementia? And don't they say he has dementia and Alzheimer's too? Which doesn't
Nobody
help
officially says a word.
That's true.
Nobody says a word about that, and I don't want to make that discussion about that.
No, we're not.
But it was sort of funny in a way.
It just struck us funny this morning. That's 100 empty chairs sitting around the kitchen table, and I'm going, that's a big kitchen.
Only imagine the reporters that were like,
what? Did he just say what I think he just said? And Perrin, I remember when college and school started the day after Labor Day too.
Yes.
It made sense, but now
I grew up in Virginia, and there was a rule or a deal struck. Get this, with Busch Gardens near Williamsburg, Virginia. There was a theme park in Roanoke, which was not a big one. It was like something lakeside amusement.
And then King's Dominion too, right?
King's Dominion. They said, we'll build there if you'll guarantee we've got a pool of high school kids have us help work in the summer. That means school has to not
start until the day after Labor Day. Right.
That was the deal forever there. It was struck with the amusement park.
Right.
Kid you not.
Well, now, and I always
Yeah.
thought too that they didn't start until September because that way the heat, they didn't have to run the air conditioning, you know, when the dog days of August, everything else. Well, now, you know, I mean, isn't it much hotter in August than it is in June?
I think so.
Just
And
saying.
and a generation and a half ago, it was all based on farming too.
That too. Your crops.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to
yeah.
get the crops out of, yeah, that way they didn't have to take off school. Oh well, who knows?
All right,
All right,
Perrin,
drive safe.
Gary, Foy, the whole gang. Thanks for chiming in, and those of you that I know are watching that.
And
never say
Wendy and Ray
hello.
and Bonnie and everybody
One last
and
chance
Victoria.
if you'd like to join our guest list for
PJ Walsh. Yep.
PJ Walsh, Gutbusters Comedy Club, Thursday or Friday night in Killable Hills in Comfort Inn. Just say so. First two get a pair of guest seats. So
Yep.
up for grabs to you first. If you don't take us up on it, well, somebody else might have.
And
to
if
go.
you're not watching this live, you can email me, Cindy@ecri.net, and say, hey, Cindy, I missed out when you guys were live.
Okay.
Can you put me on the guest list?
We'll see. All right.
All right.
Have a good one.
Bye, guys. Oh, I
Later.
didn't. Hold on, the credits. Oh,
Roll the
all right.
credits.
They're failing on their job. What's going on?